Welcome everyone to the Des Bro Show. This is MJ, I'm Drew, and I want to welcome you to the show where we talk about the latest pop culture, sports, and conspiracies.
And as usual, follow us at the Des Bro Show on our Instagram. Hit the you go to our bio. You'll see the link in our bio. Hit the link. Go straight to our YouTube channel, or just go on YouTube. Type us in up at the top. Comment, like, subscribe. Hit the notification bell. That way you know when you get our latest episodes right off the bat. Which week to later tonight. Today is Super Bowl weekend. Well, today is actually the Super Bowl in about another hour and a half.
Mm-hmm.
As you guys could tell, I don't care who's gonna win. I actually do care who's gonna win. But I don't care for the Super Bowl this year. I'm a little sour. Call it a hater. Call it what you want.
Sour grapes.
Sour grapes. I think we're kind of lagging a little bit.
No, we're not.
Okay. I'll take your word for it. But if we are, guys, just deal with it. Enjoy the show. Again, Super Bowl day today, Sunday, February 8th, 2026. And here we are recording. We can't pass this up. We couldn't record Friday like we usually do because our cousin Missy, if you're listening, we love you.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck out there. God bless. Brandon, the kids, we love you guys. And hope you guys have a great life out there. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be a lot of fun. And you're going to learn a lot of things and travel a lot. And it's going to be beautiful. And Missy, just know that we love you. And God bless you guys. Have a great time out there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? A quick little shout out for our cousin Missy.
Yeah.
And again, back to the Super Bowl again. Yeah, we really don't care. We're not even having a party. None of that. I'm going to watch it to the extent.
Yeah.
If the Patriots are winning and they're going to beat the Seahawks, I will watch it. If I see the Seahawks are winning, I'm just going to watch for the commercials, and then at the end, I'm not going to watch the award ceremony. I'm not going to watch them win. I'm going to change the channel.
Yeah.
Because I'm a hater like that. I'm salty like that.
I'll be honest. I'm probably just going to play Oblivion.
Yeah.
When it's going on.
I hate the Seahawks to death, probably more than the Raiders, more than the Chiefs. I hate the Seahawks. It stems down to when we were kids. The first football game we went to, the first Niner game we went to,
First ever Niner,
back in Candlestick Park. The Seahawks beat us, the first game ever. So I've hated them ever since. And lo and behold, they are our rivals. And it's just a long, hateful relationship I have for that team and whoever's on that team and whoever likes that team. F you. I'm not going to try to cut. I want to say the real word, but on this show, I'm trying to watch my words, especially because with my son, and I'm trying to get out of cussing. That's going to be a new chapter in my life because I've cussed my whole life. And, especially at work. I mean, that's how dudes talk. That's how we talk.
Oh, yeah.
Even at work, it comes down to everyday lifestyle. Even at work, I need to cut down that kind of verbiage. And, so.
And then it slips, too.
It slips, especially when I'm angry, mad. Yeah. But even that, I got to stop, because I do not want my son growing up like that and talking like that, because it's not cute when a baby talks like that. It's not cute at all. Anywho, so first things first, man. Enough about me. How about you? What you been up to, man?
Just been going to school. That's about it. Just going to school and,
Nothing much.
Studying. Nothing much. Just studying, going to school. That's about it.
Do you not know about the Epstein Files? Do you not care? Do you not know this is going on?
I mean, we knew about it for a while.
Yeah, I know.
So
we'll get into that. First things first, I want to get into back to the topic of football. I'm going back to the electrical substation over there in Santa Clara next to the damn Niners facility, practice facility. So it comes out, at first I'm leaning more towards, before I was treating it like a conspiracy of the what if. Now I'm leaning more towards that it is the issue. It is the problem.
Okay.
Grant Cohen, I'm a big fan of his. He's a 49ers commentator, I guess you could say. Some people call him a hater. He claims he's not a fan, but we deep down, this guy's a fan. He claims he was a Niner fan back in the 90s, and as the years went on, he's not a fan no more. But I think because he's a journalist, he can't say that.
Yeah.
So he claims he's not a fan, him and his dad. Anyways, Grant Cohen, that's Grant, C-O-H-N, Niners podcaster, influencer, whatever you want to call him. He interviewed a legit scientist who studies in the electromagnetic field.
Okay.
She's from the Bay Area. Her name is, let me see, that way you guys can look her up. Dr. Alexis Cohen. That's C-O-W-A-N. Very smart, very articulate. Some of the verbiage or some of the words she says, her vocabulary is very high to the extent.
Yeah.
Some stuff you won't understand because she's just so smart. She's a genius. She's literally a genius.
She calls it what it is.
No, not so much that, Andrew. She's very smart, very articulate.
Oh, okay.
Her words that she uses, some stuff you may not even understand. You have to go open a dictionary and look up what she's talking about.
All right.
Very smart woman. So she's not a conspiracy theorist. She's not some smo Joe like us that's talking about this situation. She's a legit scientist who studies in this field.
Okay.
Look her up. Grant Cohen, look up that video. Type in when you guys go on YouTube. Type in, maybe we might leave a link in our video. The science behind. So type in Grant Cohen, the science behind the 49ers electrical substation problem. It's a long title, but you'll see it. Her name is Dr. Alexis Cohen. Okay. She says she believes this is the issue. There's studies out there, as she studies, that electromagnetic fields, depending on the high frequencies of what time of the day, depending how strong the force is, the radiation from the substation, it could damage bodies. It could lower the collagen in our bodies. Think about it. The facility, that's where guys go and heal. Are they really healing 100%? Maybe they take longer to heal while they're in there because of the electricity that's coming from that substation, the radiation. She even talks about, and this has been a talking point for years, the 5G in the air, our Wi-Fi. They tell us we should be turning off our Wi-Fi at night.
I heard about that.
I
heard about that.
It does something to the brain. It disrupts our sleep. And it makes sense because there's even times where I could sleep like a full 8 hours. I wake up, I still have a headache and I feel like crap.
Yeah.
For God's sakes, we have our phone sleeping right next to us, whether it's on a nightstand, under your pillow, whatever, it's next to us.
And if
we have our Wi-Fi
and
on.
I think too, if you do have your Wi-Fi on, you have to have there's a measurement of how far you have to stay away from it.
Right, and it's physically impossible, for God's sakes, And it sucks because I wish that was the case for us. We could just turn it off, but my son and my wife, God forbid something happens, they have to call 911. We don't have a landline. We have our phones. We have our phones, and it's connected to the Wi-Fi. We call through Wi-Fi.
Yeah, everything goes through Wi-Fi now.
I mean, you could have your 5G on, but then again, there's 5G.
Then you're wasting your 5G.
Not wasting it. The fields, the electromagnetic fields that's affecting you.
Either way, you're using it something
that's going to affect your body. So it's like you need it for just in case of emergencies, or maybe I got to contact them, or it sucks,
Yeah, it does.
You need it on. It's part of our daily life, and it's killing us, literally killing us and affecting our bodies. Well, anyways, that's what she's talking about. So, very interesting subject. I'm on the side of that this is true, that this could be affecting the physical body, the players' bodies.
Okay.
They're not able to heal. It's breaking it down. Their muscle tissues, their nervous system. I'm not even on the same page as this woman. It's remarkable what she talks about, guys. Look her up. Look up that video. Watch it. It's a long video. I think it's about 20 minutes or so. But she goes down into it. She gets into the nitty-gritty. She gets into the science of it. And she believes that this is the issue, and I'm on her side on this.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's where I'm at on the whole substation. And then the owner, Jed York, who I can't stand, he's on interviews right now because the Super Bowl is in Santa Clara, at our stadium. And he's like, "Oh, it's a bunch of hoopla. The Niners have been training there for years. You got Joe Montana, you got Jerry Rice. They've trained at the same facility, which is true. They've been training at that same facility since the 80s.
Yes.
But, and she talks about this, that scientist, the substation wasn't as strong until 2017. And this is on record. This is on city record, on public record. 2017, they made upgrades to the substation. So it's a lot more powerful now. They expanded it in 2017. When did Shanahan start coaching? 2017. When did all the injury issues start happening? 2017. Boom, there it is right there, guys. Okay?
So there is a connection.
There's a freaking connection right there. So he could say, and all these other players, even Jerry Rice came out and kind of laughed it off. It was like, I've been training there since the 80s and we won Super Bowls and we never got hurt. Okay, fair enough. You did.
Yeah.
It wasn't as strong and they didn't have that much power in that substation at that time. Now there is. They've upgraded it in 2017, and there's been issues since 2017 with the team. So there it is. But when it comes down to the Super Bowls, we've been in them, we've lost them. That comes down to coaching, stupidity, coaching. So we got idiots owning the Niners. We got idiots running the Niners. We got idiots coaching the Niners. There's idiots all around that situation. That whole team running the whole team. I feel like it needs to be. Now what I'm hoping for is the teams and the players get together throughout the years, and the new ones, the recent ones, and they sue the hell out of Jed York.
Ooh.
I hope they sue him and he loses ownership and they give it to somebody else. I don't give a damn. Crumble it down to the ground. Let's start brand new.
Yeah.
Let's move the training facility somewhere else. And I could see Jed York's angle of coming out on these interviews, laughing it off. He's trying to save his ass.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Yeah, like we moved all the way over here. Like,
Yeah, right. They spent all this money. He's trying, and plus, look where the Super Bowl is at. If he comes out and says this is true, people are gonna freak out. They might
Yeah.
not go to the Super Bowl. They might not buy tickets. They might sell their tickets. They might start a whole thing. So he's trying to save face as of now. Maybe wait till after the Super Bowl. Maybe he's gonna come out and say, "Look, guys, let's investigate this. Let's move the facility."
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. I hope he does, because that means he actually cares. But if he does and he laughs this off, sue his ass. Sue him. Get rid of him. Trash him.
he's basically like the guy in Jaws, the one who gets everybody to go to back to the
Yeah,
beach.
the mayor, right?
Yeah,
That was the mayor.
mayor of
Yeah.
Jaws.
There you go. That's Jed York for you, piece of crap. And yeah, that's where it's at.
Had to
right
make
now.
my film analogy in there.
Right, of course, absolutely,
Had to
man.
do that. I had to put that there.
Speaking of film analogy, man, do we have any quick tidbits of any mainstream?
The only thing I've saw in mainstream that
Pop
I've
culture?
seen, pop culture is they say that they're going to make a Gundam movie, I guess.
Yeah, Sydney Sweeney's gonna be in it.
Yes.
And some other dude, I don't even remember his name.
So
Yeah.
I mean, we'll see how that goes. I'm
Mhm.
interested in that to see how
Mhm.
a Gundam movie will be. So
Mhm.
that's pretty cool. I mean, we had Pacific Rim, and I enjoyed.
I kind of hope she comes out as like in the military, like a badass. I don't want her to come out as like this sexualized chick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which I mean,
Yeah.
all the guys want. Let's get real. I mean, I
Yeah.
get it, guys. I get it, dude. I'm a dude too. I get it, right? But it kind of ruins the whole Gundam thing because that's not what's in Gundam.
Yeah.
But again, sex sells. They might have her as a
They're gonna have her in a nice tight suit,
okay,
and that's
okay,
probably gonna
that's
be
cool. Yeah,
that's
but
pro-
I don't want her to come out like Megan Fox, like she did in Transformers.
yes.
That was a little bit-
the whole hair.
Yeah,
going
and she's
like
over there
that
bending
every
over,
scene.
cleaning the car, fixing the car. Like I don't know about all
have
that.
her
Man.
give her an actual
Is
character.
Sydney Sweeney gonna be in Daisy Dukes,
So-
boobs out, and she gonna be like fixing a Gundam? Everything's jiggling.
So like, what you're saying is give her an actual character. Give her a character. That's what you're saying.
Give her some lines, man. Give her a character. Let her be a badass. You know.
Yeah.
Now I don't want her to save the day and take the spotlight, for God's sake.
I mean, she might like. There are Gundams where there is a female lead, so they might go that route. Just saying.
I mean, isn't that a little played out now?
I mean, that is.
I mean, call me sexist, guys. I don't give a damn, and you guys might, hate me on this. And there's a lot of family who's probably gonna hate me on this, but I can be sexist at times, for God's sakes, and you can too. Don't sugarcoat
I
it,
feel
my
like
man.
every guy can be sexist at least once.
Yeah, and I feel
care what
that
anyone says.
I feel that the main character should be a male,
Okay.
strong lead, male. I guess you guys want to say toxic male character.
Yeah.
We need that in society. We need that in real life.
Mhm.
We need me, a toxic male. We need that. Every father figure should be a toxic male. We need men in this world, real men, and that's how I feel. That's how I feel. You could agree to disagree. That's how I feel, and that's how I feel like in these movies. And there's strong leading ladies in certain roles
Yeah.
and stuff, but I feel like in action-packed movies like this, for instance, you got what's her name, Zoe Saldana, in Colombiana,
Okay. Yeah.
and then you got Wonder Woman. She's a badass. I love those films. That calls for a main leading character woman to be strong, individual,
Yeah.
badass. You name it. I get it. But movies like Transformers, Gundam, Power Rangers, for God's sakes, we know what they're doing with that.
Yeah.
Star Wars, that needs a leading toxic male role character. Main lead, be strong, save the day, save the woman, call it a day.
Yeah.
Great film, great movie. That's how it should be, in my book.
Well, I don't even think it's just. I don't think it has anything with toxic. I just a male lead in that.
Well, that's what people say. They
I,
label,
uh,
I'm going toxic masculinity.
Yeah.
right?
There you go. There you go.
Just a strong male lead character. I feel like every movie should need.
You're being sarcastic with the idea.
I am.
That's
That's-
what you're doing.
yeah,
See,
yeah.
you're being sarcastic when it comes to.
I don't call it that, but that's what a lot of people call it.
Yeah.
That's how I feel, guys. Okay, you could hate me on it. You could agree to disagree. That's on you, and I'm not gonna hate you on that either. You got your opinions. I got mine. Yeah. So I mean, hate me if you want. Go ahead, but that's just how I feel.
I just
That's
want.
my opinion.
I just want it to be good.
I just want a good film.
I just want a good movie.
Don't kill it. Anyway, is that all you got on pop culture?
Yeah, that's about all on pop
All right,
culture right
so
there.
this deals with pop culture. This deals with politics, and this deals with both sides of the politics. Whether you're on the left, whether you're on the right, whatever country you're from, whatever you agree with, whatever you don't disagree with. When it comes down to the Epstein Files,
Yeah.
this has everybody in there.
This is
Left, right, pop culture, directors, movie stars, you name it.
It's
they're
a
in these
worldwide
files.
event, dude. It's not just the
It
United
is.
States. It's
Mhm.
worldwide.
It's worldwide, and we know what it comes down to. If you know what I mean. I'm not gonna say. I like to drink juice. I love juice. I love orange juice, apple
Oh, yeah.
juice.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not gonna say the word who we're gonna talk about, but
yeah.
it kind of rhymes with the name and kind of goes with the name juice. these people are juice. They're from the East Coast. I'll just say it. Most of them live in Israel.
Yeah.
A lot of them run this country, maybe run the world.
Yeah.
The juice. I think it all stems down to that. Honestly, that's just my opinion.
Well,
and even in the files, it might show that.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah. Exactly. The files that does show that Epstein was working with.
Well, he is a juice.
Yeah. Exactly.
He is one of the juice.
Exactly.
He is a juice. Should we just say he is a Jew?
Yeah,
he's a Jew.
He's Jewish.
He's Jewish. He literally is Jewish. Reason why I'm censoring is because I don't want the algorithm to mess up this video, and I don't want this to be kicked off YouTube or this episode to be restricted or any of that.
Yeah, I'm going to be careful what I say too, because I'm just going to say it. The people who run this world, basically, we are run by a vampiric, baby-ending, satanic cult.
Yeah, absolutely.
And now it's coming out in the light that we are led by that. You know, and then that's the thing too, is that it's really interesting that like this history, there's stories about monsters and vampires. This is literally what they're based off of.
Yeah.
They're based off this group, this cult that's running this world. So it's like with our, there's vampires that run the world. Yeah, this is it.
This is literally
them. You know. So like,
there's so much to dissect too. I
is.
mean, there's gonna be things we forget, so forgive us. There's gonna be things we're gonna bring up maybe in our next episode because we forgot to bring it in this one. I mean, there's just so much, and it's all jumbled up in here because there's so much. I've heard so. I mean, I haven't really looked into a lot of the files. I've been seeing these. My wife Anna, she's like sunk. I mean, she went down a huge rabbit hole and saw a lot of files and everything, and she stopped because it was affecting her. She's gonna stop, but some of the things she was telling me, I was just like,
I heard one
shocked.
of them. I'm not gonna talk about what she told me, but she told me one thing, and I just teared up.
It's disgusting. Yeah, it's not just female girls. It's not just teenagers or little girls. They're doing stuff to babies.
Yeah.
Disgusting things I don't even want to mention on here. I'll mention that they even talked about eating babies.
Yeah, that one.
And there's certain terms they use. The biggest one is pizza. That's the biggest one, and they use that word so much, and they use it so weirdly. I've never saw in these emails, right? I'm talking about these emails. There's doctors in here. There's even doctors, physicians, politicians, you name it, they're in these files. What's frustrating is whether it's Trump administration, whether it's Trump himself, he's even mentioned in these files. His name's in there.
Yeah.
Now, whether he's done stuff or not, he knew about this.
That's the
and
thing.
damn it, he should even get in trouble for this.
Yes, and I said that before. I said that before in one of our older videos, one of our first videos.
Yeah.
I talked about how he's guilty of association.
By association, guilty by association.
By association,
as they all should.
Yes.
Whoever knows,
whoever knew what was happening and didn't say nothing.
And even in this administration and the past administration, they should be held accountable because they knew the names. They know they're associated with these people.
Yep.
Whether it's FBI, CIA, Kash Patel, Tulsi Gabbard. I was fans of these people, but damn it, if they're part of this, get rid of them all.
Yep.
Trash them all.
Yep.
Burn them at the stake.
Yep.
You know, if they are involved in this and if they are covering this up. Now, there's two ways you could look at this. Either because they're involved or they're getting paid to keep it hush or to redact some of the names on these files. Shame on them. Number two, it could be this other thing. Their lives are threatened.
That's the one I believe.
Tulsi Gabbard's, the Kash Patels, the Dan Bonginos. Well, Dan Bongino left already. He's done.
Yeah, he was done with it.
President Trump. You name it. Joe Biden. Kamala Harris. You name it. Bill Clinton. You name it. They can't say anything or they're covering up for these people because their lives are threatened. They don't want to die. Maybe if their lives are threatened, maybe their families' lives are threatened.
Yep.
They could go after the families.
Because you could still go for something and be like, yeah, you could take me down. I'm still going to do it. But
What
then
do
when
you mean?
Well, people who are going to be honest, like, I'll tell people the truth. You could take me out. I'll still tell people the truth. But then you say, well, we'll go after your brother. We'll go after your family. We'll go after your wife, your kids.
That's
you know, and Don Bongino seems like the kind of guy that wouldn't care of his own life, but would care about people that he loves.
Exactly. So it could be those two things. Either they're in bed with these people, they're part of this disgusting cult, or the number two. Oh, number two, actually, I say they're getting paid.
Oh, yeah.
Or number three, their lives are getting threatened.
Yeah.
I truly believe, and this isn't even a conspiracy that I've heard online. I've talked to my wife about this, and I don't know if I've talked to you about this. In my mind, I have a conspiracy. I don't know if it's true. Remember, it's a conspiracy. My theory, when Trump got shot before the election,
Yeah.
I believe that was a warning.
Okay.
I believe it was a warning.
Because they had an idea that he was going to win the election.
They had it. Obviously, it was set in stone.
Yeah,
he was going to win the election,
set, yeah.
and this was a warning shot. If you rat on us, if you snitch on us, if you don't work with us, the juice, we're going to kill you. We're going to kill your family, but we're going to kill you. Here's a warning shot. Boom. And they shot him in the ear.
Yeah.
I think it was purposely done. They shot him in the ear. They weren't going to kill him. It was a warning shot. Do as we say or we're going to kill you.
Mm-hmm.
Look at what's his name that just got killed? Charlie Kirk.
Oh, yeah.
That could have been a warning to Trump too, or to any conservative big head, politician, whatever. They used Charlie Kirk as an example to be like, remember, this is my theory.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look what we did to him. We're not afraid to do it to you too. I believe that was a warning, a second warning, because
It's like
Charlie Kirk was gonna he was already talking against the Jews.
Yes. Well, he was against the genocide that was happening in Gaza.
He acknowledged the genocide over
Yep.
there. And and in text messages, he even said, and even in emails, that he mentioned that they offered him money
Mm-hmm.
to back them up, and he refused it. So when he refused it, they killed him.
Yeah.
So that's probably, they used him as an example, like, if you go against us, if you talk bad about us, that's gonna happen to you in a public way, because they did that in front of God and everybody.
Yeah.
They're not ashamed of it.
Mm-hmm.
So there's another warning. So the fact that these files got released, that's one thing. The other thing is a lot of stuff is redacted. Now there's victims' names as they should be, or pictures that are redacted, blacked out. That makes sense. But there's other names, the to and froms on the emails. Some are released and then some are redacted. One of them is, they're saying, is Netanyahu, who runs Israel.
Oh, okay. All right.
There's not a proof, there's not a fact that it's him, but they're kind of pinpointing that it is him. There's timestamps. There's places that he was going to go that relate to that email. That's the certain email. So they're tying it to him. He could be, obviously he's part of it. I believe he is. The Prime Minister of Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu. But, yeah, it's a mess. And I'm going all over the place because there's just so much to talk about. And like I said, there's going to be stuff that I forget.
Yeah.
I want to talk about Pizzagate and how this ties into pizza, because that's one of the words they use. And like I said, they use it so weirdly in these emails. It's like, can't wait to go to your house and have some pizza. It's the who says that? I'll text Andrew and be like, hey, bro, we having pizza tonight? Like, all right, cool. But I don't say it every week. I don't say it every day. I don't mention it. I don't say it as a joke. They're saying, like, we'll meet you at this certain place and we're going to have some pizza and grape soda. That is weird.
That is very
weird. That's
weird.
weird.
That is.
Or sometimes they'll be like, thanks, Epstein. That was some great pizza. Or let's it's always has to deal with pizza. I sound like the little pizza. It's crazy.
Yeah, it
is.
is.
It's blatant and obvious that they're using these these terms and these terminologies in these weird ways, and cottage cheese, and that was some great ice cream, and it's just so weird how they talk about food.
Yeah.
When it's code words for children.
And it gets disgusting when you know that.
Right. And then the way they use the words is in a very disgusting way. It's just bizarre.
And what irritates me, and this is what fires me up, is how all these celebrities and politicians, after Pizzagate was being shown, after all this was showing, they started making jokes about it.
Yep.
They started like just making fun of people bringing up Pizzagate, laughing at our faces. They were laughing at us, and that makes me even more irritated.
Right. So before I get into Pizzagate, you got some more stuff on Epstein, right? Because Pizzagate does tie into this, but we'll go into that. I got a lot on that.
So what I have basically is this is more of just something, a conspiracy that I've kind of like a runoff conspiracy, basically. And what's going out is there's the Bill Gates thing that's showing up about the STD. And in the email, literally Bill Gates is hitting up Epstein saying, hey, I need you to give me some antibiotics secretly to give to my wife, so she doesn't know that I gave her an STD. Epstein says no. And sure enough, after he does that, 2013, Epstein's Xbox account comes down.
Yeah, because he was a gamer, right?
He was a gamer. He played, and that's even creepier. Is that just showing this could be run back right now about the Xbox? How many children was he
recruiting off
of that?
Yeah.
How many people worked for him on Xbox?
Well, there's a lot of PDF files right now on Minecraft.
Yeah.
Using Minecraft, using all these certain kids.
It's blocks.
Minecraft. Oh, Roblox.
Yeah. That one.
Yep.
That one, and so, yeah, no. And how
I'm
many?
pretty sure he was using Xbox Live
Exactly, to record people, to children.
to recruit, not record.
Yeah.
Recruit.
And so there's that. And here's another thing I want to talk about too is that, have you heard of what's going on with the stuff that's coming out with Michael Jackson?
A little bit of it. Let me see what you say.
So this started happening during P. Diddy's time, right? During the whole thing that was going with P. Diddy.
You could just say Diddy.
Yeah, Diddy. There was a lot of things going on with conspiracies showing that when Michael Jackson did that song, "We Are the Children,"
Yes.
that was him recruiting people. All those celebrities you see on that music video,
Yeah.
he was recruiting them to help him actually save children
Okay.
from the cabal and all that stuff. Of course, some of the people on that music video probably, were in on it, and Michael Jackson didn't know.
In on the Epstein?
Yeah.
Be more specific.
And on the Epstein stuff, and with the cabal. Like I'm just going like that. I'm talking about the cult, the straight up cult, and they slapped him in the face. It turns out all that stuff was fake. All that. Some of those. Now I'm pretty sure some of those artists were trying to help Michael Jackson out, but how many of them were actually on his side? And so everything went down. Like basically, Michael Jackson was trying to do a flex. Like, hey, these are my guys, and we're gonna take you out. Didn't happen.
Right. Yeah. Well, it makes you think too. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I don't know. You go ahead.
No, I don't want to interrupt you.
No,
without
you're
losing
good. You're good. No, I know I'm gonna say next.
So with Michael Jackson, the conspiracy is because he's mentioned in the files, but he's not talking like the way these people are talking.
Yep.
And there's no ill intent when the emails that he's sending back and forth. So the conspiracy or the theory is that Michael Jackson was trying to save these kids.
Yes.
So what do they do in return? The theys.
Here we go.
They set him up. They make him look like a PDF file. I'm trying to edit the word pedo.
Yeah.
I don't even know if we could say that on here. So PDF file, which is stupid. I don't know why they blocked that out. That's kind of weird on its own.
Yeah, right.
So PDF file, right? They made him look like that. They gave accusations on him. Maybe they implanted these families and these kids in there to kind of get him to cause molestation. I don't know if I could say that word on here. And he didn't, but they still claimed he did anyway, right?
So I'll get into that.
Go
The whole point of Neverland Ranch was actually him helping out these kids to stay away from all that garbage, to stay away from all those monsters.
That's one of the theories.
That's the other theory, that Neverland Ranch was actually an area that, hey, you could go to Diddy's house or you could go to my place.
Yeah, because he was
hang out.
He was like 3 doors down from Diddy.
He was a 3-door. Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
So
yeah.
The conspiracy is he took those kids from Diddy's area to keep away from all the garbage and all the monsters, basically.
Yeah, and I truly believe, I'm a believer that they killed him. They killed Michael Jackson.
Oh, yeah.
It was a setup.
Oh,
They
yeah,
killed
no.
him. I believe they killed him.
He was going to make a big comeback.
Yeah, and he's such a big iconic figure. How do we know he wasn't going to come out and snitch these people out? Or how do we know? So they killed him before he could. And then you know what I was thinking too right now we were talking. Now Chris Tucker's he has pictures with Epstein. He's mentioned in these files. I don't know if he's in email saying nasty things or dirty things.
Okay.
So what I'm getting at is he was best friends with Michael Jackson.
Yeah, yeah.
So how do we know that Chris Tucker wasn't in there to kind of help these kids too? It could either be that, or he's a sick, disgusting bastard. Sick, disgusting bastard. Who knows?
I believe it's
Now, how do we know that Michael Jackson didn't befriend Chris Tucker because he was trying to kind of get things out of Chris Tucker?
Yeah.
Because he knew Chris Tucker was part of this situation, or just a secret agent getting these kids out of that situation. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know.
And that's the thing too.
It makes you think.
Aaron Carter. There was an old video. I don't know if you've seen the video of Aaron Carter. He's talking about how, I guess he came home one day, and there was the FBI there, and the mom was there, and they were telling him, tell him what Michael did to you.
Oh.
And then he's like, no. I was hanging out with Michael Jackson and Chris Tucker.
And they did nothing.
To me.
Nothing happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not explaining this right.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, you're not explaining this right. So he goes home, sees the police there. The mom, his own mom, his own mom's a bastard too.
Oh, yeah.
She's drained her kids, Nick Carter, Aaron Carter, for their money, and they're a mess because of their parents. Their parents are bastards. And he goes home, and the mom's like, tell them what happened. And he's like, what happened? What are you talking about? Tell them that Michael Jackson touched you. And he's like, whoa. Michael Jackson's never done a damn thing to me. He's never done. And she's looking at him like, tell them. So she was going to try to set him up to sue Michael Jackson that he touched him for money.
Yep.
All for money. And to make Michael Jackson look bad. It was a setup. And Aaron Carter, right? Aaron Carter wasn't having it. He wasn't falling for it. Because Michael Jackson never did anything to him. Or even look at Macaulay Culkin. Michael Jackson's never done anything to him or his brother. Mm-hmm. That's a high profile kid. If Michael Jackson was doing stuff to kids, I'm pretty sure he would have done stuff to Macaulay Culkin and his brother. So, yeah. So, I mean, there's so many stories out there and so many things. What to believe, what not to believe. It's craziness. It's truly, utterly craziness. Mm-hmm. Even with the Epstein Files themselves, there's some fake images out there. I don't know if you saw the one with the chicken and the kid in the middle. They blocked it. That's a fake image. They ran it through.
Okay.
It's so. And it comes down to that too. Are some of these images fake and purposely throwing out there to kind of throw us off?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? To make me and you and other people look crazy? To be like, this is all conspiracy? So we got to be careful what we look at, what we read, and what we look at, because we're in the AI. And it makes me think, man, is that why they're creating AI on purpose? To distort our mentality of what's real and what's not?
I'm happy you brought up AI.
Let's go.
Because... You want me to talk about the Tel Aviv picture, or do you want to wait for that?
Let's go. Let's bring it up right now.
Okay, the Tel Aviv picture. Here, I'll show you right now.
And remember, we'll go back to Pizzagate. I got some stuff on that.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So, hold on one sec. Make sure that... So, that's the picture, the Tel Aviv picture of Epstein. Now, there's things coming out saying that this is actually AI.
Yeah, I was just going to get to that. Yeah. But is it AI? I don't know. We don't know.
And that's the problem.
We don't know.
That's the issue.
So supposedly he's alive and he's living in Israel, right?
Yes. And this is where this is.
I'm hearing other things that he has a secondary island that nobody talks about, that he's probably there. Or they even say he's probably on Little St. James, his main island, that he's there too. The weird part is there's still security and everything walking around that beach.
I heard about that.
Kind of weird. I don't get that. But he could still be alive.
Yeah.
I truly believe he is. Months or so after, not too long ago, maybe a week or so after he died, for some reason somebody got into his bank accounts, or somebody's still running his bank accounts, and I don't know, man. Now, because he's a gamer, didn't they find like a gamer tag and tell it? And
so supposedly the gamer tag in Fortnite.
Yep.
So Fortnite, there's thing coming out showing out that there's a gamer tag in Fortnite in Tel Aviv.
Tel Aviv, where supposedly he's at.
I'm
talking to our viewers here.
And supposedly, and they are like, it says something Little Jeffrey or something, Little Jeff. It's like really weird. Like it has his name on there. So either someone's doing a disgusting, cruel, sick joke, or maybe their name's actually Jeffrey. I don't know, but it's just really weird. And I guess the thing is, the connection is because of the whole Xbox thing. Is that can it also be Epstein because he plays games, because he is a gamer.
Wow.
So that's another thing too that's going on right now. So it's just really weird. Really weird. So yeah, that's what I have about that. If you want to get back to Pizzgate, we can get back to Pizzgate, because I just told everything that I want to let off my chest, man.
And then I'm pretty sure there's going to be more, and there's things that we forgot to talk about. But
yeah.
Let me take a pause real quick, guys. You guys don't go anywhere. Stay right here. We're just going to cut it, edit it, get back to what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about Pizzagate. I got to check something real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back, guys. Had to take care of something. Pizzagate, right?
Yeah.
So back in 2016 or 15, before Trump took office, his first term, there was a Pizzagate scandal. So there was rumors on Reddit and stuff. No, I think on 4chan. Yeah, there you go. It's 4chan. People were talking about. Speaking of, before I get to that,
yeah.
When Jeffrey Epstein died, before he died, I think a day or two or so before, somebody on 4chan mentioned that they were preparing for him to get out of jail. Like they were going to sneak him out.
What?
Lo and behold, days after he's dead, right? Okay.
Yeah.
And there's I guess there's an email too. That's what I forgot to mention. So there's these codes. There's these files. One of the codes, I don't know if you've seen these kind of codes.
No.
So those are part of the emails. There's one. So when you type into some of these codes, a certain file will come up.
All right.
This one right here is EFTA 00133 They're long and probably purposely done that way to confuse us. This talks about him faking his death. So there's a whole articles. There's articles of that.
Okay.
And emails and so on and so forth. So yeah, there's that. There's a certain Pizzagate one. I don't know the code on that one. But anyways, so Pizzagate happened. They were saying, that there's a dungeon under there or a basement where they're chopping up kids, killing kids, sex traffic. I don't know if I could say that word, trafficking children. I think I could say that on here.
Yeah.
At this pizza parlor that's in DC. You knew it was in DC, right?
Yes.
What was the name of the place? Was it Cosmo Pizza or something like that? Let me see. Bear with me, guys. Pizzagate scandal, I guess I could put on there. Pizzeria. Let's see. So it wasn't 2016. Pedophilia ring, PDF file ring. Comet Pizza was the name of the place. It's in DC.
Okay.
I should have done my research. I don't know if it's still open or not. I'm not 100% sure. So actually, remember back in the day QAnon?
Yeah.
All right, so QAnon was the one that broke this. It wasn't 4chan. It was QAnon that broke Pizzagate. They talked. Now this is before the Epstein Files came out.
Yeah.
So they were saying like they use code words of pizza for children and this and that. So it was a big conspiracy theory. And then there was Pizzagate at Comet Pizza in DC. And check this out. So their Instagram, I believe, is scrubbed. Let me look at their Instagram. Maybe they cleaned it up or they got rid of it. That part again, I'm not too sure. Shame on me. I should have done my research. Let me see. So it's a popular subject right now. Oh, Comet Pizza. Let's see. All right. So it looks like they cleaned up. Okay, yeah, they did clean up their image on social media. So supposedly prior to this whole Pizzagate scandal and all that, on their Instagram channel or on their Instagram page, Comet Pizza, on their Instagram page or Facebook page, they would post cryptic pictures. There was, I guess, in the pizzeria, they had posters of like children taped to a table.
Oh,
you've heard about
shoot.
that, right?
Okay, so that was in the.
That was in the pizzeria. There's pictures of just children doing weird things, just weird, disgusting things in this pizzeria.
Yeah.
Cryptic. So it's not like in your face, but it is in your face. And then they'd have like certain art, people doing art or whatever of children on their Instagram. It was nothing explicit, like I said, but it was like read between the lines. It was utterly disgusting and weird.
Yeah.
Bizarre. That was prior to this whole Pizzagate scandal. So on their social media, there were very weird images that they would post on this pizzeria.
Okay.
A lot of these politicians who were involved with Epstein and so on and so forth loved eating pizza at this pizzeria. That's where they went.
Yeah.
For God's sakes, it was in D.C. So after this whole 2016, after this whole story broke, a crazy gunman, acted alone.
Yeah.
Heard about these theories, went in and shot up the place. Didn't kill anybody, didn't shoot anybody. He shot up the place. Now, the weird part is, just by pure luck, by pure coincidence, he shoots the hard drive that was behind the wall in the office.
Okay.
Shoots the hard drive, destroys the hard drive. The hard drive is destroyed. Yeah. Just miraculously, as he's shooting up the place, it goes through the wall, goes into the office of this pizzeria, manager's office, whatever, owner's office, hits the computer and shoots into the hard drive. So all those files are gone. All proof is gone because this guy shot it by accident.
Yeah.
There's one crazy coincidence already, right? So they arrest this guy. He comes out, cameraman's on him. He comes out and he says, I've been bamboozled. I've listened to these theories and I fell into these theories and I had to come shoot. I was wrong. Yeah,
Okay.
weird.
Okay.
So for years, I was on the fence. I was 50-50 on it. I was like, I believe it, but then I don't believe it because this is all craziness now, and
You're taking it with a grain of salt.
right. This was since 2016.
Yeah.
And then people were saying this is a right-wing thing, and this is a right-wing nut, and he's a right-wing crazy, and you guys are all nuts.
Yeah.
Pizzagate's fake. Da-da-da-dee-da-dee-ba-da-be-dee-be-doo. Well, look where we're at now. They're talking about pizza. This is the way they talk about children, by saying pizza. Last year, the guy that shot up the pizzeria, the police killed him. Supposedly, they pulled him over and he went nuts and there was a shootout and they killed him. This was last year, last January, December. A month after that is when the talks of the files were going to come out.
Okay.
Another strange coincidence, right?
Yeah.
So, conspiracy is, did he work for the left? Did he work for the Democrats? Or Republicans, whoever's involved in this?
Either way, he was a patsy.
He was a patsy that they hired or maybe messed with his head, brainwashed him to go in that pizzeria, shoot up the scene, shoot the hard drive. Maybe they shot the hard drive already, and they used this guy, this crazy nut. They brainwashed him, whatever. This patsy, shoot up the pizzeria, make the whole Pizzagate look funny, make it look stupid, make it look like a right-wing conspiracy. And they accomplished that because they did make it look crazy.
Yeah.
They made it look like if you share certain information on social media, you're the problem. You're going to cause crazies to do something. I had somebody years ago. I'm not going to name this person. It's it's a dude who we've known for years, sadly. And he's chosen politics over our friendship, we're practically family. And he chose politics over family.
Yeah.
There's people who do that, and it's disgusting. It's retarded. I'm going to say that right now. I have opinions. Family have opinions. We have gays in our family. I don't agree with the lifestyle, but damn it, I love them.
Yep.
I love them. They're my family, and they might not like what I say or what we say, but they still love us, I hope. They may see us in a certain way, and that's okay. I have my opinion. They have theirs. But damn it, when we see them, I embrace them, I hug them, and I love them.
Yeah.
That's how it should be. We may not agree with things, but damn it, I'm still your family. I'm still your friend. And I have people who've chosen politics over our friendship.
Yeah.
Again, another person I've known for years, and because I posted certain things or whatever, he stopped following me. He told me off, cussed me out, and stopped following me.
Yep.
Chose politics over friendship. So this certain person was telling me, what you post is hurtful. You're going to cause people to do hurtful things. You're going to cause people what you post is damaging. It's careless. It's threatening. And I'm like, oh my God, shut up, please. And he was cussing me out. And I hope we could amend as the years come. Maybe we come across each other. We see each other in person. We could still, because I still want to be your family. I still want to be your friend. It's up to this person if they feel the same way. And I feel like they don't. Because the last message was, when I see you in public or whenever we have a birthday party, let's hug it out, man. Let's be cool. And he said, put your stuff down, stop posting that, and we'll see about that. Yeah. I'm not going to give a name. You know who you are if you watch this. Maybe he doesn't. Yeah. But it is hurtful, man. It hurts. Yeah. You're choosing politics over family. It shouldn't be like that. Just letting you know, man, whoever you are, you know who you are. I still love you. I know you're going through a lot right now, and I pray for you. I pray for your family. And it hurts. It hurts because we used to be so close as kids. We were real close. Yeah. And, choosing politics over friendship over family is not the way to go, and we shouldn't do that. So I just hope you understand that. You know who you are. So that's where it was at, right? People were like, "You're posting things, you're doing things," and
and it like you said, it was separating a lot of families and friends apart, just because.
Not just that, just politics. I'm just talking, not just that, Andrew. God, you're messing this whole thing up. Not just that situation. Yeah. I'm just talking about a lot of people, social media celebrities, were like, "See, this Pizzagate thing is a bunch of hoopla. Stop posting this stuff. You're going to cause people like him to do that."
Yeah, and then again, like I said earlier, while they were doing that, they're also making those jokes.
Right, yeah, like you said earlier. And so, lo and behold, last year he was killed. He can't speak his piece because he's dead. Yeah. And we're at where we're at, and look at the emails. They're talking about pizza.
It came up again.
So I don't know, man. I mean, now I'm pretty sure that Comet Pizza, like I said, I don't know if it's still around. If it is, they probably cleaned up the place. They probably took a lot of things out. Oh, and get this. The owner of that pizzeria, the boyfriend, his or her boyfriend, I don't know if they're gay or what. I don't know if it's a gay dude or whatever. Their boyfriend runs Media Matters. Yeah, the owner of that pizzeria, the boyfriend, owns Media Matters. So they have a lot of pull in the media, mainstream media. So yeah, what does that do? That's what I'm saying, guys. Like, It's there, man. Do your research. Look it up. It's there. It's craziness. It's ugly. It's disgusting. It's a sick-ass world we live in.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when it comes to arrests and people getting arrested, I don't know if it's going to happen, man.
Like,
now, if Trump wants to look good, if he wants to fulfill his promise, because when he was running during the election, he's we're gonna open the files, we're gonna go after these people, that people, that people, and lo and behold, he gets shot, almost dies, flips the whole script on us. I call that purposely done.
Okay.
So I feel like they're threatening him, and then at the same time, maybe he's in these files, maybe he did disgusting things. We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. We don't
know. So when it comes to accountability. And another thing, too, like Poland, a lot of countries are getting their own files, and they're going to open them up. So I hope they snitch out the American politicians.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully they snitch out Trump. Hopefully they snitch out all these people. These other countries snitch them out.
Yeah.
Hopefully that does. But how's the arrest going to go down? Who's going to get arrested? How are they going to arrest people? It sucks, man. It sucks. Like, how is that going to happen? Is it going to happen? Are they covering up for the? Here's the other thing that sucks, too. So, say this does come down and all these names come out, like, and it shows, and I'm showing, like, there's hardcore evidence that these people did things.
Yeah.
And if the Trump administration, the CIA, the FBI don't do anything about it, they're part of it. Or they're getting death threats.
And then you have
it's terrible, man. It's just
so pretty soon.
It's a freaking mess.
What I think is, and this is like the worst case scenario, are we just going to know that, oh yeah, there's this cult that runs the world? Oh well.
Exactly. That's the sad part.
I guess they rule us.
That's the sad part. What do we do?
Like, yeah.
What do we do? I don't know, man. It's scary. It's scary to think about. Then there's other. I don't know if you heard this theory in the conspiracies that because there's batches of these articles. This is just the first batch of Epstein Files. There's going to be more batches. There's rumors and theories out there that is Trump going to purposely start World War III to kind of distract us from the files. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what comes up. Let's see if World War III happens. If World War III happens within the next month or the next few months, because as the files are coming out, we know what's up.
Yeah.
We know it's purposely done.
Mm-hmm.
We know what's going to happen. So, Godspeed, guys. God bless us all. May God be with us. Now's the time, like I said, and I preach this all the time. Believe in the Lord Jesus Christ. Believe in him. Follow his ways. People like us, we're all sinners. I may slip up a couple times and not act Christian as a Christian should be. I don't follow in his footsteps. I'm not the best person in the world.
Same.
Nobody is. But at least as long as I believe and I go to church every Sunday and I worship him and I thank him and I go to confession and I say my sins and hopefully I get, forgiven for my sins.
And that's the thing too, is that here we're learning about this cult. It should make people show that, yeah, Jesus is the thing, is the real deal. Like people who don't believe in Jesus should be like, who never have any faith, who never believe in anything.
Okay, I see what you're going.
When they say these files, they should be like, maybe Jesus is the real thing. Of course, I know that Jesus is the real thing.
We believe in Jesus.
I believe in Jesus. But people who don't believe in Jesus, maybe there should be a wake-up call.
Yeah, because if these
to
elites,
believe in Jesus.
Yeah, because like what you're getting at, what you're not explaining right, and what I think you're trying to explain is because these elites worship Satan.
Yes.
And they know Satan is real because they're worshiping this evil cabal and this thing.
Doing these sacrifices.
Because there's that part, there has to be a good part, which is Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm. That's
the good part of all this. And I know a lot of people argue and want to say, well, how come God or Jesus hasn't come down and saved these children? It's about free will. Jesus isn't going to come down here and interfere with anything. It's good versus evil here on earth, and good always prevails.
Yes.
Thank God. It's free will, guys. He's letting us. Now imagine if he came down and dictated everything. You're going to hate God. You're going to hate Jesus.
Yep.
He doesn't want that. He wants you to believe and follow in his ways.
He's not forced love.
Free willingly.
Yeah, free willingly.
It's not forced love.
And forced love. You have to love him
on your own terms. Mm-hmm. So we hope, and we're going to talk about this on this show, we hope that you guys listening find Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
Follow in his ways the best you can. We're all not going to be Christ-like as much as we try to be. But just try to believe in him. Find him. Start going to church. Start reading the Bible. We're Catholic. Hopefully it leads you to Catholicism, And I just really hope I pray for our souls, and I pray for us here on earth, and I pray things get better. And we're just going to go from there. And like I said, when it comes to the Epstein Files, more and more comes out. We're going to be talking about it on this show every episode, probably, most likely.
Yeah.
Especially as the new badges come out. And I think that's all I have to say for now.
All I have to say is, for people out here watching, Jesus is with you. All you got to do is just accept him.
That's right.
That's all you got to do.
That's right. And that goes to family members and friends out there that don't believe in him or agnostic or whatever you are. Now's the time. It's never too late to believe in Jesus Christ. Mm-hmm. And we hope you do. We really hope to God you do. Mm-hmm. With that said, I think we'll end today's episode.
Yeah.
Comment, like, subscribe. Like I said, guys, follow us on like our channel. Hit the like button, please do, and subscribe. Please subscribe and continue to follow the updates. And yeah, that's all we have today. God bless. Peace.
Catch you next time.